welcome to my haunted house for Halloween. Come on in. All right, so we're in my entryway. Right when you walk in, of course, it's Halloween, so you've got to have some candy. I've got a couple of witches' cauldrons here with some candy in it, waiting for trick-or-treaters. Really excited for that this year. I actually decided to do the same vignette here on my entry table that I did last year because I just loved it so much. It is very palm reader inspired. The theme for the house this year is, what's my theme? The theme for the house this year for Halloween is abandoned witch's house. So I thought this table was super appropriate. It's witchy, it's spooky, but it's still a little bit elevated. So I've got a few faux books here that are originally from Home Goods. And then of course I have my crystal ball, because what good witch doesn't have a crystal ball, you know? I'll show you it. Actually, we'll make it do that. Pretty cool, huh? Got my crystal ball and just some fun little trinkets here. I really like this as a spooky, warm welcome right when you walk into the house. All right, so let me take you into the living room and show you what we did in here for Halloween. This is a space that I spend probably the most time in, so I wanted to keep it a little bit traditional, very nostalgic. I love a nostalgic Halloween. Hold on, I'm out of breath. I decided to put my wooden Balsam Hill calendar countdown right here, front and center, like I did last year, because this is one of my absolute favorite pieces for Halloween. I look forward to bringing this out every single year. It's just so much fun. And so, of course, it had to have a special place right here in the living room. And then I just coupled it with this black Balsam Hill pre-lit tree that I love. I think it looks great with the countdown because the countdown has this spooky tree on it. You'll notice the countdown also has some bats. I decided to make it look as if the bats were almost coming to life out of the back here and flying up the mirror and up the wall. I just thought that was a little fun, whimsical touch. For the coffee table here, I just kept the pumpkins that I already had out for fall and added in a few spooky touches like this skeleton hand and then this little cauldron candy dish. Just a little bit of Halloween here on this table. This is a great example of how you can just simply add Halloween elements into the fall decor that you already have out. You don't have to change it up like I do. I'm a maximalist and I tend to go all out for every season and holiday, but I also love when people will just add in a few elements of Halloween into the autumn decor they already have. I think that's really spectacular. Another thing I want to show you in this space that is just special to me is this little jack-o'-lantern. This is originally from my great aunt, so it's vintage, I think from the 70s. This is something that is very special. I love to bring it out. It really means a lot. For this side of the living room, I really wanted to bring that abandoned witch's house theme to life in here, and I thought the fireplace was the perfect opportunity to do that. This is my interpretation of what that abandoned witch's house fireplace maybe looks like now. If we stumbled up on our house, we just walked in, things were overgrown, but there was still a little bit of magic left, right? Because our spell books are still there. Some of the pages have flown up the mantles. This was just my vision for the space, and I feel like it really came together nicely. I could not have done it without Grandin Road this year. They sent this beautiful garland and this amazing wreath. I love these pieces. I have had these pieces on my Halloween decor wish list for years, and I'm just so happy that I have them now. Such great quality, and they look fantastic right here. I also decided to do this witch's cauldron down here at the bottom of the fireplace because, of course, she's got a cauldron, right? I thought it'd be kind of fun to just put a bunch of skeleton bones and a giant skeleton head in the fireplace. Like maybe that's someone that did her wrong. Clearly he's a giant. He probably wasn't a nice person either, so it's fine. It's fine. And then of course we have her hat hanging over here and her broom on the other side. I think this has just become a really, really magical space. I love it. I've really enjoyed it. I always have a little eau de peau in my Halloween decor. It is just part of something that I do every single year. So we have Poe's portrait up here, and then this beautiful The Raven artwork. This is also from Grandin Road. I think it's really just a nice addition to the witch's fireplace. She probably loved Poe too. She likes poetry. I wanted the side table here to be an extension of the fireplace. Again, just as if this were the witch's abandoned living room, what might this table look like? I just have a few more of her spell books. These are really books from my grandfather's book collection, but we're pretending like they're spell books for Halloween. I really like attention to detail anytime I'm decorating for a different holiday or season. So you'll notice if you actually look at the book pages, the pages that they're open to, like this one says Burial of the Dead. So you've got some spooky elements that are tied through to the book pages also. It's not just what you see at first glance, but when you look closer, you'll see those details. That's what I really like about decorating and design. Giving people something that when they walk in the house and they see something like this, there's always little surprises sprinkled in. Now let me show you the powder room really quickly. I put a few Halloween touches in here, so. Michael, what are you doing in here? What do you have? Are these my kids' shampoo and conditioner bars? These are for blonde hair. These are not, you know what? These are not the ones you need. Here. You need the rice water protein shampoo and conditioner bars, okay? They fix damaged hair, which I think could definitely help you out, and they're gonna strengthen your hair too. So if you've visited me here on my channel before, then you know that I am a big fan of Kitsch. Kitsch is the only shampoo that I will use. I started using them last year and I have seen such great results for my hair personally. If you would like to try their shampoo and conditioner bars, I will be sure to leave a link in the description box below. I'll also put a QR code right here on the screen. If you use one of those, you will get 25% off your order. That's anything on their site. It will auto apply at checkout, so be sure to do that. The bars are actually $11 a piece or $21 with my discount, and they have a subscription that gives you even more savings, which is what I personally do. And just in case you aren't in the US or Canada, do not worry, Kitsch does ship internationally to over 90 different countries. So anyway, thank you for letting me and Michael share Kitsch here with you today. We appreciate you, and we appreciate Kitsch for being a partner here on this channel. Now, let's get back to the home tour. And just in case you were wondering, yes, Michael did put the Kitsch shampoo and conditioner bars back in the Kitsch holder, which was so thoughtful of him. He's always doing such nice things around the house. Okay, so now let me show you the kitchen, or the witch's apothecary is what I'm calling it. I am so happy with the way the kitchen turned out because this was one of the rooms that really decided that theme for me this year, because I really wanted to do something on these shelves that seemed like an old witch's kitchen and just add in fun little elements that I thought would be whimsical and just fun to have out for Halloween, quite frankly. And so I think I captured what I wanted to in this space. I used this poison sign. I have had this sign for over a decade. I got it years and years ago at Home Goods. It has moved with me. I think this is the 4th house it's been in with me. It's the perfect addition still to this space. I do get asked about it. It's old, so I don't have a link for that sign. Last year, I did the same with the cheesecloth on these shelves. I draped it over the shelves and I loved how it looked, and I thought it was only appropriate to do it again this year because the house is abandoned. It's almost like the pieces of cloth that were thrown over the furniture, right? And it's just worn and tattered. And so that's what it's really supposed to look like. If you look closely, there are different witchy things in all of the apothecaries. So there's a snake and little skeleton heads, just fun stuff that I would imagine this witch had in her kitchen. I also have some jars of different things. This one says cobweb oil, black cat elixir, and these came in a set from Grandin Road. They were really fun, and I just actually repurposed them. This has olive oil in it and vinegar in it. They're actually useful. Then we've got a frog here. I call him Jim. We kind of have a bit of a spider theme going on here, an underlying sub-theme, because she has a lot of spider skeletons. She's got one here. I say she, it's me. I'm the witch. And then we have another large spider up here, and then you'll notice there are spiders in the jars too. And then of course her cat is sitting in the window here. And then one thing that I put out and I almost didn't leave because I thought it was giving me the creeps, but you know, it's Halloween, we gotta go there, are these worms. I found these on Amazon and they're just so creepy. We gotta do it, right? It's Halloween. Hey, welcome to my breakfast room, which I've said before and I will probably say this again. This is one of my favorite places to share with you and decorate, especially here on my channel, because we just get to do so many fun things in here. And it's the space where I eat daily, but also where I entertain if people come over. I've set it up this year for Halloween entertaining, just for some treats. I plan to have a movie night and I will put some treats here, probably cupcakes, desserts, things like that. We're not doing a full dinner, but just something fun. So I do have it set up. You may recognize this bar because I have shared it many times here on my channel. So if you've visited me, I have used this for the holidays, for fall, for spring, and I just love repurposing it around my home. Perfect for Halloween this year for my entertaining station. So that's what I have it set up for. Everything's empty, but we'll have some candy and some cookies and cupcakes and probably some donuts because I really don't like to do anything without donuts. Like, why go to a party if there's no donuts? I get asked about the wall art in here a lot. This is all from Etsy. So all of these prints are from Etsy. I'll try to have everything linked down below that I can, but I think they're really fun. Etsy's a great place to get prints like this if you like to repurpose your frames for the season. And then for this centerpiece, I had this crystal dish in my crystal collection. I used to use it all the time as a centerpiece, and I haven't for years, and I thought, you know, it'd be fun to put another giant skeleton head in here. And almost as if the witch, you know, she burned him alive in the fireplace and now she's serving him up. But I just really love how it turned out. I just took some moss and put it in with the skeleton and the roses. It was really a simple centerpiece to do, but I love how it turned out, and I think it's a little more elegant, elevated for Halloween and not just so on the nose traditional what we always see. I'm enjoying it this year. Before we leave this room, I want to show you the bar cart that I set up because I'm also quite proud of it this season. Okay, so from here, let me show you the long dining table. I kept this really simple this year. I just decided to put a couple of my Balsam Hill trees up here and a few faux pumpkins. When we get closer to actual Halloween, I'll probably add a few candles and things, but I'm really liking how it looks so far. We'll see. I just made this very simply, again, with the Balsam Hill trees, and then I got this greenery or black deadery, I don't know what we should call it, from Amazon, and just decided to stick it in. And I even stuck a little bit in to the branches up here so that it was kind of coming through. This is really similar to what I have in the fireplace as well. So just kind of bringing that greenery through to this space and tying it all together. And of course, I already have a dinner guest. I don't know, this person's been here for a while. They don't talk much, but I don't know how to tell her to go home, you know? Like, I don't want to be rude. Okay, I'm about to take you out to the patio, but I had to tell you about this wreath because this is a Balsam Hill wreath. Again, the fall wreath I had here, I just added in some Halloween elements to it for the season. I decided to add some cobweb and some spiders. The funny thing about this piece is that I added these, and this spider down here, it kind of ended up falling on its own. This was unintentional, and every single time that I walk by this, it jump scares me. I think it's real. So I got myself, I guess, Halloween decor success. I've officially scared myself repeatedly. Okay, come on out to the patio. Oh, hey, Michael. So this is the patio, and I just added a few spooky touches out here. Again, I added to my fall decor. We've got this great skeleton guy over here. Lots of cobwebs on the different potted plants out here, and of course spiders and a bird that looks like he's not doing so well right now. And then I also added a bunch of little skeletons that I thought were so fun. So we've got this guy, we have some other skeleton guys down here, and it's just a really great space that we like to come and relax and obviously have coffee on the patio. So. And then here we've got more skeleton friends. I got these really cute blow molds from Lowe's this year. I love these jack-o'-lanterns. They do light up. I love these ghosties. And also this little stand from Lowe's with the pumpkin head. Too cute. They had the best decor this year at Lowe's. So excited about it. Okay, now we're gonna go upstairs. I wanna show you the theater room really quickly. Okay, so here is the theater room. Oh, hey, Ghostface. Ghostface is here watching his favorite movie. Gosh, he watches this on repeat this time of year. We've seen it like 3 times this season. Don't you think it's enough? Right, thanks for coming over. I hope you enjoyed this home tour today, but you better go before it gets dark around here. All right, so happy Halloween.